Okay, so Superman returns and Tensai review returns. What did you think of this movie? This is your first time watching it.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen this movie. I never reached out, tried to watch it. I mean, I heard of it, and I mean, I know Superman fans liked it. I guess I was okay with it. I mean, it wasn't a horrible movie. I don't know. I'd say it's a memorable movie. You know, I mean, it was interesting.
Was it
It
better
was
than
interesting.
either any of the first four to you?
Yeah, I would say. I say it is in a way. It's funny. It's hard to say this because okay, the film was better. The film looks better than all the first Supermans because it's newer.
Yeah,
They had more money to spend. I mean, a lot of things changed in
special effects
making.
are better.
Yeah, a lot of the special shake. I mean, a lot of things changed in our time compared to a lot of stuff. I mean, the only thing you can't really see at the top is the Star Wars movies,
Oh
but
yeah.
again, they've fixed them, so they're gonna look good.
Well, they I feel like in this the
I
production
don't.
of this, like the production of this, even the title
The
credit,
production
right?
value is
It
better.
trying to make it look like it's from the '80s too, like how the
Yeah, they try to
theme
do it. They
music
try
and
to.
everything.
Well, I think he just thought, hey, it'd be a good idea because see, I know that they've been trying to make Superman from after the Superman 4, they've been trying to make it. They most made one in the 90s, with what was that
Nicolas
in the
Cage
90s? Yeah,
was
Nicolas
yeah.
Cage. Yes, they may there's a lot of names you could throw out there trying to make Super, but Nicolas Cage was the more famous one. They almost even got started and they cut it. And then J.J. Abrams wrote a script for Superman,
Oh, I did
and
not
Brad
know.
Ratner almost made it. Oh, this Superman would have. I don't know if it's true.
Okay.
This is the guy that directed this Superman movie, who directed all the X-Men movies.
Yeah, Brian Singer.
He says, yeah, Brian Singer says the script actually had Superman as a prince of Krypton. It had Lex Luthor was actually a Kryptonian in disguise on Earth, and then eventually at the end, Superman goes back to Krypton to rule over Krypton. This is what he said that J.J. Abrams writes, which part of me
Wow.
thinks well, that's people wouldn't like that, because people go, "What is this crap?" But
Yeah.
again, after watching the of some of the Star Wars movies and watching all the Star Trek movies, I'm thinking, yeah, J.J. Abrams probably would do that because
Huh,
I
really?
don't know if J.J. Abrams ever liked anything. He just wants to change everybody's stuff to his own stuff, and I'm
Hmm.
like, dude, get some. I mean, I know he's got some original stuff, but maybe he just needs to stick to his original stuff. This is what they say. Okay, I don't.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I'm
I know, I know.
wonder. I would like to go, but they said they finished. It wasn't a full script. It was a treatment or a story or
Oh,
something
just a
like that.
treatment. Okay, so
So who
just an
knows?
idea.
But there's so many stuff. So much stuff was kind of happened. But like we was talking about. The Beetlejuice director was going to do Superman, and they did
Oh,
it. They
that's Tim.
canceled.
That's
They
the
canceled
Nicolas
it.
Cage
Yeah,
one.
Tim
Yeah.
Burton. Yeah, Tim Burton was going to direct the Nicolas Cage one, but they didn't do it because Batman and Robin bombed,
Bomb so bad.
and so and
Oh,
I'm
so that's
thinking,
a bad after effects of it then.
yeah, it's bad FX, but you got to think they spent all that money already.
Just to cancel a project, right?
Yeah,
So
they canceled a
they're
project, so
trying to
that means
stop the
Batman.
bleeding before it goes like
Yeah,
even
but I'm thinking
further for
they already did
not.
it. But I guess that
Yeah,
you can't go, oh, superhero movies aren't good. Bad superhero movies aren't good. Good superhero movies make money.
but it's hard
I
to
mean,
tell.
but this movie was okay. It's not memorable. I watch it. I would watch it. Let's say if I'm sitting there and somebody goes, "Hey,
I want to
welcome to my
say
house. You
you're
want to watch
right.
Batman and Robin, or you want to watch Superman Returns?"
Ooh,
I'd kind of go, I like Batman better,
but what
but
Superman
Superman
returns.
Returns is a little bit better. But it's a better production value. But the movie is long. The story wasn't that great,
Okay, so
and there's a lot of things that little irked me about the movie. It was like it was good production value, but a lot of people say, "Oh, Brandon Roth, he looks
he
similar to
does look
Christopher
very
Reeves."
similar to Christopher Reeves.
Okay, to you, he
He
doesn't look
does.
anything like him to me. I'm
Really?
looking at this guy, and nowhere in this movie do I ever go, "This is Superman."
I think when he's Clark Kent, he looks. Well, you know what? To me, he both
Really?
looks like
Okay, well that's
Christopher
good
Reeves to
because
me.
I sat through this whole movie thinking,
And that's
"Who's
not
this
even going
guy?"
back to my joke that
Yeah,
all you guys
I
look
can't.
alike. Like to
Okay, well,
me, he still looked like
okay,
Superman.
yeah, and I'm not kicking the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably so. All you guys look like me too, but looks looks like it's a sad thing that you don't.
oh,
If I was a room full of Chinese people, I probably wouldn't know any of them except for you. I could see you across the room. I'd be like, well, he's loud.
Yes.
That has to be him. But anyways, he doesn't. To me, he didn't look like Superman. Didn't resemble Superman. I was sitting there thinking, why would y'all cast him?
Hmm. They all
I mean,
thought they
but a
looked
lot of
like
people,
Superman.
a lot of people seem to say he does. But I'm looking at him, I'm thinking, does look like Superman.
He played
And
a
the same
good
thing with Lois.
version of Christopher Reeves Superman.
I thought he played an okay Superman. He's not the best Superman I've
He's
ever
not,
seen.
but if you think about it, he kind of played like the same
But I guess
mannerism of Christopher Reeve's Superman
yeah, I
because
guess he
it's a
did.
continuation. If you think about it, a
Well, it's
lot of
not a
people like to
true
say that he plays like
continuation.
Christopher Reeves. Oh, what do you mean? It's not
This
true
is
as a
this is
continuation.
not a true continuation. I mean, they weren't even going to do continuation only because Singer got it, and he was trying to. He looked through the old scripts and thought, well, we'll just try. We'll make our kind of our copy, but we'll link it to the old one. That way, people can have like maybe people get back into it really good.
Hold
But
on,
not everything's 100%.
it confused me. It's not a continuation, but to link it
It's
back
a,
to the old one.
it's a continuation in a way, but it's not. He didn't go through the full process to make it match to be the to continue off the first two.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean he wanted to, but I mean you gotta think you have a bunch of people with it.
huh.
I mean he didn't pick everybody just so they could make it. Oh, this is we're just picking up where they left off.
I feel like this one's picking up where they left off.
And it does. It looks like it, and it's supposed to be in a way. I mean that's how they're selling it. But
Because like Lex Luthor is still after making land, crying
yeah,
a huge
well
part
he's
of
doing the
land.
same plot
Yeah,
he did
same plot
in the
in this
first.
one.
He's using Krypton, but you got to remember he didn't seem to remember he was there until they put that line in there. He goes, "Oh yeah, it seems like I've been here before."
And I want to go back to the one of
Why
the
did he? He would have known he's been there. He's Lex Luthor.
yeah. So I want to go back to one of the things that you mentioned before, which is not memorable, right? You're very right. I saw this in the theater, and then through the multiple times that we seen this movie again, we're like, man, I don't remember certain parts. I do remember Kevin Spacey making land out of some kind of kryptonite
Yeah, he's
crystal.
just Krypton City.
That's all
Yeah,
I remember. I forget his henchman. I forgot Kumar was in this movie.
I know. I got to add that too. Lost a lot of respect for Kumar because he kicked Superman. But I
Yeah,
mean, he turned
but
it
then
a bit. But I want to also add
he
this
didn't have
in.
any lines, did he?
Here's the funny thing. He did have more lines. They cut it.
Oh,
They
okay.
cut 30 minutes off this film, and the 30 minutes is supposed to be okay. We know that on this film, we're going to go ahead and say Superman leaves for almost 20 years and then he comes back,
Yep.
or
5 years.
less. He probably
Yeah.
didn't really.
It's
Okay, he left
5 years.
for
They
five
say,
years,
yeah.
but it was a trick by. It was a trick by Lex Luthor to get Superman to go away so he can get out of prison because Superman didn't show up at his trial.
Oh yeah.
That's what
They
they
didn't
cut.
talk about it. Okay.
But the thing is, Kumar, Kal Penn,
Yeah, Kal Penn.
just say he was.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be, I guess, a reporter, the science reporter for the Daily Planet, and he makes up a story saying that they found the Kryptonian planet,
Oh,
and
so
that's
he
why
works for
that's
Lex
why Superman
Luthor.
leaves. Yeah, so that's why Superman leaves to go find a
Is
planet that's not
is it
there.
really essential to the story though? Like just that part they cut out is. I was fine without it. It's
Well,
not
I
like
guess
the
it's
way they
fine.
cut
You didn't
Superman
know.
full.
The thing is, though, I think it would have helped if you would have known. He went to go find his planet. I mean, they eventually explained it, but they should have explained it quicker because I'm like, what?
Yeah, just
But
with
I mean,
words.
you don't need it. You don't need it. But the thing is, Lex Luthor in Kal Penn and Kumar, Evil Kumar, Bizarro Kumar.
Yes.
He,
I like that.
he's the one that
Bizarro.
tricked Superman. They tricked Superman into going to look
Angel
for a
leaving.
planet that was
That
never
wasn't
there.
there. Oh.
So yeah, he left to go find a planet. But the thing is, the problem is the planet. This thing has his son. Superman has a son in this movie, which I guess would be okay. But the problem is, I'm watching it, and I'm thinking, okay, so Cyclops, y'all did Cyclops bad, dude, because poor guy, the poor guy. I mean, even in every movie, Cyclops gets wrong. In X-Men, he's got a girlfriend, wonderful woman.
Oh,
Marvel
that's
Girl,
funny. That's
Jean
a
Grey,
funny
and
parallel.
Wolverine just comes in and steals his woman. And then he's like, well, okay, well, I'll go in this universe and I'll be this dude. And he's got a cushy job.
It's how
He's an
Bryan
editor.
Singer treats James Mason.
It's how the world does it, dude. That's how the universe does it. That's how the universe does it.
Oh, I like the way that you brought that out.
I did, but no, truly for me, for watching this movie, other jokes aside, I really did think, because I'm watching this character. He's a good character,
Mm-hmm.
and they just kind of crapped on him. I was like, why
Yeah.
even put him in there? I mean, it makes you kind of
So
think Lois. Well, it
so they
makes
could take
Lois
him away
Lane
from
not.
X-Men.
Well, it makes him not. It makes Lois Lane look like a more horrible person in a way. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
did
didn't.
he know that wasn't his child? I mean, he doesn't ever say that, but he acts like it is. He's treating them real good, and then
Well,
they're
some
not really
guys do
wanting.
that. Like some guys do
Yeah,
that though.
but real
So
guys do this in life, and that's what kind of makes it kind of
yeah.
crappy. I'm like,
So let's talk about the kid before I want to talk about that point. Like
okay,
I want to talk about like Brian Singer brought out James Mason and took him over from X-Men 3. He
yeah,
also trying to bring that actor play Iceman to play Jimmy Olsen, but then that didn't work
no.
out for
Oh,
them.
I like Jimmy. Whoever they had, the guy that they had playing Jimmy also, which
Yeah.
we've actually seen him because he's in a Superfan,
Oh,
Fanboys.
Fanboys. Yes, that's
Remember
where I
Fanboys?
remember him from.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
he's been in a lot of other things, but Fanboys is what we would remember him
Yeah.
most from.
Yes, it
Oh, I
is.
liked him. I thought that was see like casting wise. I thought Lex Luthor was excellent cast.
Oh, Kevin Spacey is
Oh, he was
excellent.
Kevin Spacey's more evil than Gene Hackman, dude.
Yeah, so I want
Oh,
to
he
talk. So we
is.
talk about the bad guys, right? Like, which one is more sinister, Kevin Spacey in Superman Returns or Michael Keaton in Spider-Man No Homecoming?
Oh, I'm gonna give it to Michael Keaton now.
Oh, okay,
Oh yeah, he's
I
just
agree
so
that.
just especially that like that scene where they sit in the car and he looks in
I
the
agree
mirror
with
and
that
watching
too.
Peter Parker. I was like, dude, this guy's
Like when you talk about he's more sinister than Gene Hackman, I 100% believe that. But at the same time, that Lex Luthor is the same personality, where like Lex
they're
Luthor in this
similar.
Superman, yeah, similar because like
I
he
feel
went to
like
trick an old lady just to get her fortune to get back
yeah,
on his feet.
I feel like Kevin Spacey's Lex Luthor though was a little harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of just he's more evil,
Dude,
and
when he
I'd
stabbed
say
him
he
with that
has actually.
kryptonite rock knife thing, like they shanked him, like whoa,
Yeah,
that's just
well, let's put it this
hardcore.
way. Okay, the performance wise,
Hmm.
that's what we should have said. I should have
Oh,
said okay.
performance, yes.
Michael Keaton's performance as the Vulture was better. I'm gonna give it better to Kevin Spacey as the deal. But if, like, let's say at the end, if they're the evil, you gotta remember Vulture, Michael Keaton, he actually gives Peter Parker a break
Oh,
where he
that's
turns out he's not
right.
that evil. But see, Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor,
He's
his
doesn't
Lex
get yeah.
Luthor would not give anybody a break.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Even if Superman would save him, nah, he's gonna kill him.
Yep. Even they
I
did that in
mean,
the second one. Gene Hackman, like, oh, even Superman trying to save Gene Hackman, he still turned against him.
yeah, yeah, he's more an evil character. I'm just saying the performance, and I'm not saying that the performance is next to that they're bad or better than other. It
No,
just
yeah.
one appealed more to me than the other.
Okay.
I
No, yeah,
mean,
you're right.
I'm gonna do Marvel. Marvel's almost gonna always be better to me the DC because it's just what I collected and that's what I'm interested.
So that's something I want to ask you since you said the deleted scenes were called pen, right? Did they
Yeah.
delete the scene where like how it makes sense for Superman to go back in that ice capture spaceship thing, like, cause I had a hard time like trying to figure out like how do you even go back? Like, did he just fly back there? But no, I guess because he have this Fortress of Solitude, right? So they took a piece of that, make a spaceship, and fly back and came back. I guess they never explained that to me. I would have that explanation than Lex Luthor's out of jail
You
connection.
you kind of lost me on that. What are you asking again?
I mean, like, they never explain how Superman's able to travel back to Krypton or the
Oh,
area.
okay. I
Like,
get you. I
but then
get
we
you.
see him come back in a giant, like, not
Yeah,
giant, not like
in a
the
kind of a
smaller
spaceship
version.
like
Yeah,
thing.
like
I
the
don't know. You got a point there because that
yeah,
did kind of make me go, "What is going on? Where did this
yeah.
thing come from?"
How did he
But
go back?
I forgot. I just moved on from that.
Ah, okay.
But you're right. That is
Yeah, that's more
thanks a lot for
concerning to
putting that
me.
in there.
That's more concerning to
And
me.
his mom's still alive.
Yeah, his mom's still alive.
But again, like we said, oh, the third and the fourth don't belong. But let me put it this way:
It
if this
could.
is going to be a continuation of those first ones,
Well, I
I
was
saw the third and fourth one. You
so
can't just
I
take.
remember you said that when I was watching this movie. When I was watching this movie, like, oh, it doesn't have to go from directly from the second one. I think it's because they're trying to do the time of the son, the boy. We'll
Yeah,
touch on that. So they try to say like, oh, it's Superman Return is like a sequel to the second one instead of the third and fourth. But like, it doesn't matter which way. It could work on all of the levels.
Yeah, I think it can to a point. Yeah, except for the mom part.
Yeah, because she was pregnant, obviously.
But I'm like, what? But it's like tell me that Ghostbusters 2 didn't belong in the universe. I'm like, I sit there and watched it, and it was okay.
Well, now with the
I
new
hate when films.
two.
I do though. I hate when films they make a film and then they go, oh, I don't really like it, so it didn't exist. So I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I wasted my time watching your film. If you do that, then I wasted my time watching this film too.
Because I was gonna say like, well, it's a
Yeah, don't
multiverse now. They could put
don't.
multiverse on everything. It's a
Yeah, well,
different
don't. They
universe.
can't. I know. Don't. You can't do that with me. Don't waste my time.
So, well, I'm
I
gonna
mean, if you want me to watch your next movie, don't say one of the films I've
let's do all
watched
the
and wasted time
Ghostbusters
with. Don't
eventually,
do
and we'll
this.
watch the female Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, I'm down
Okay.
for it. I need to see
Okay,
it.
good.
I have. That's the only Ghostbuster. Well, only seen. There's two Ghostbusters I'm missing. The newest one, which is Frozen Empire,
Yeah.
and the female,
Oh, okay.
which I probably won't have. I wonder if I'll have a problem with it. I probably will be like, oh, this is
I
good.
don't know.
A lot of people. I don't hear bad things about it. I think a lot of people are just upset about probably the same reason I was upset when I didn't watch it. It's the universe that you went and paid all that time and experience and grew up with didn't exist in that world. So
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the point?
I don't know. So it's just
I mean, it's
people
the same
start
reason I
hating.
didn't watch a lot of DC stuff because I'm like, well, I watched all this, but this doesn't
Time
exist.
wasted.
Yeah, I'm
DC
like, but
is
here's the funny thing: somebody's saying
famous
this,
for
and I
that.
don't know if this is true,
Okay.
but this could be true. They're saying that this Superman, which would be Christopher Reeve's Superman,
Mhm.
is part of the Arrowverse for
It
CW.
is. Because
Okay, so it is.
Brendan Roth plays a Superman again in the Arrowverse. I mean, what Crisis
He
on
plays it.
Infinite Earth.
No, he plays it on Infinity Earth. He plays an alternate universe, so it doesn't tie this. It doesn't make this part of it.
Oh,
But they're saying this is supposed to be the Arrowverse universe. But in the Arrowverse, the CW, they have Crisis on Infinite
Earth,
Earth,
yeah.
so that means they can touch anything they want to. And he just happened to get in there and be Superman again for
oh,
because he actually plays another character. He plays the Atom on CW. Was it Heroes of Tomorrow or
yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
he does. He's in that
yeah,
show.
so I mean, so
But
he
he's just
also
an
plays,
actor,
but he does
yeah.
play, but he plays an alternate Superman. He doesn't play this Superman on the CW. He
Oh
plays
my
an
gosh.
alternate Superman.
This is so confusing.
It is confusing because I'm like, well, why didn't they just have him play the regular Superman?
You know, I haven't talked to anybody. Like, I don't know anybody. Not talked to. Like, I don't even know anybody that watch all these DC shows to see their opinion of it. I'm pretty
Hey,
sure
my cousin-
YouTube.
My cousin does.
Really?
Yeah, I probably need to give it his opinion. Say,
Like,
hey,
yes,
dude.
hey, what do you think of this? Like, are you tired? Like, well, at least I want to know if your cousin's one of those where, like, well, at least they're
You know-
creating content.
Because Smallville also pops up
Yep.
as an alternate universe
Yes.
on the CW.
On the
Almost
Infinite
everybody
Earth.
they could get that
Comes,
popped up. With the certain amount of money, they didn't get Michael Keaton, but if they would have had enough money, I'm sure he would have go, yeah, I'll be Batman for you.
Came back for the Flash.
Hey, which I would have put out this too, because when I was reading on the history, this is they didn't write this down or stuff. I just know this and I've never seen it
All right.
because we've been doing Superman. I can't believe we haven't pointed this out. Ben Affleck's been Superman.
Ben Affleck's been like a
Ben
voiceover.
Affleck. No, here's the catch. Okay, the original Superman was it George Reeves? You heard George Reeves?
Yes,
right?
I know who that is. Yes.
And he died. He made a TV show called Superman. I think he made Superman versus Adam. He made several things.
Yeah, he's a buff
Then
guy too back in the day.
Yeah, he was a buff guy. He did a series. Well, anyways, they made a movie about his life.
George
And
Reeves.
Ben Affleck, yes, George Reeves. They made a movie about George Reeves' life. I didn't know this. I read this a while back, and I thought it saw it, and I kind of put it on my mind for a while. But Ben Affleck plays George Reeves.
Oh,
So
so does that
technically-
count? That counts?
Well, it doesn't really count, but Ben Affleck had to put the Superman the suit on and everything
Oh,
to
because
be
he was
Superman
playing George Reeves.
because he's playing George Reeves.
He does look like George Reeves. His facial structure and his hair.
So isn't that kind of?
He's a little skinnier than George
So it's kind
Reeves.
of
Yeah.
weird that he,
Oh,
'cause he
it
did this
is
before he was
weird.
Batman. He did this before he's Batman.
Oh, but he
So
played
Ben
a
Affleck's
character
been-
that played the actors. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so technically
Hold on,
he's kind
I
of
got it.
Superman.
I gotta look this up right now. Ben
So Ben
Affleck.
Affleck's been three superheroes.
George Reeves Superman. I didn't know Ben Affleck played George Reeves as a biopic, right?
I didn't
Obviously.
either, but I saw it, came across it, and I'm thinking, man, I would like to see that. And then I kind of put it on my mind
Let me
because it's not something you would
Oh,
thought that Ben
I see
Affleck
it.
would have done.
Oh my God, he does look like George Reeves. Like the pictures
Does
they
he?
show,
Oh, I
like
didn't
he's
think.
waving, he's like doing like this, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, we'll have to
his
see it.
face is a little skinnier than George Reeves.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he wasn't as buff then, probably.
He's not as buff, but some of the stands that he stands like George Reeves. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, but he's standing like this. Yep.
And so
Oh,
now I got to find that and see it.
that's pretty cool. Oh, that's interesting. So he kind of plays Superman through a biopic. That's
Yep.
interesting.
So what he
No,
does,
that's pretty cool.
he's
I'm
got
so
his
glad you
finger in the
pointed that
Superman.
out. I didn't know until you said that.
I know a lot of people probably don't know. That's probably why
So
I can't remember how I accidentally came across it a
was it
while
like a
back.
movie?
I don't know if it's a movie or a TV series.
Hollywood? No, is it Hollywood Land? No, wait. What is
Is it?
this? What movie
Nah.
has been? It's Hollywood Land.
Okay.
He plays George Reeves. Yeah.
So it
Huh.
may be a big part of a bigger movie, huh?
Yeah, it's probably of a bigger movie. Oh,
Okay.
that's
Well,
pretty
I'll have to
cool.
look into it and see.
Huh. So let's talk about the son. Did you
Okay.
ever, before he pushed the piano, right? That you think that boy is Superman's son?
No. Well, I think there was a part of me kind of thought it. When they're looking for the son and Clark's sitting there and that little kid comes up to him, he's looking at him, but and I thought it was kind of weird that the mom runs over there, grabs it, and she goes, "Oh, he has asthma, he has all this, he has to do all this, all this." For a second, though, it's not really that I thought it was his son. I thought back to that moment though when it reveals who he is his son. When he throws that piano there, I'm like, why did I think that was his son when the little kid showed up and Clark was talking to him?
Or the first time in the office?
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, the first time in the
Yeah.
office when
Yep.
Clark first meets that little kid. After when he hits that piano, I thought back to that moment. I thought, was I supposed to know that was his son at that moment?
Yeah, were you? Like,
I guess you were, but the problem is maybe they thought a lot of people would think it was his son. I don't know why I didn't think it. I mean, it's kind of like it should have been, but the problem, I guess, Cyclops did such a good job of being there. I thought, well, yeah, it had to be his.
they did
But
a
of
good
course,
thing of throwing you off, though.
but after you do that, you think, well, that's probably why he's taking all the mess. His mom's been hiding it all.
Huh.
His mom is hiding it. The kid probably could do a lot of things. His mom probably makes him seem like he's sick and everything. But
Oh.
the thing is, you think about it, the little kid was more like Clark,
Oh, was
which
he?
Clark is truly Superman, anyways. I mean, Superman's just the name everybody gave him.
Yeah.
I mean, when he lands on his planet, he's Clark Kent.
He's
He's
Clark,
always
yeah.
been Clark Kent. He grew up Clark Kent. I mean, that's when he goes home. His mom calls him Clark. She don't call him Superman.
Oh, so you don't call
His
him
dad didn't.
Kal-El, yeah.
Yeah, and then call him Kal-El. Man, that's
Or
his given
Superman.
name when he was on
Yeah,
the planet.
yeah.
But he spent more of his life as
It's Clark
Clark
Kent.
Kent. And Clark Kent was never a bumbling idiot either. So I don't understand that part when he goes to Metropolis and goes, "Oh, I'll just run into stuff." I
Well, because
mean,
his dad told him that you got to be like one of them, and this is how Superman sees
yeah.
us.
Oh, okay, I see that now.
The human
That's
is the
neat.
clumsy thing.
Now that makes me want to get some kryptonite and put a Batman armor suit
No,
on
no,
and
no,
kill
no.
Superman.
Like, with the way you put it, right? That's not the way I meant. Like, you want to be
Oh,
clumsy,
I
you
know
want
what
to
you're.
blend in, and you don't want to be like, well, this guy's perfect all the time. It's just kind of weird. You're like super athletic, like what the
Some
hell?
of us could be Superman. I mean,
But that at times to keep under the radar, you want to do the clumsiness.
yeah,
Right?
I mean, he's doing it. He's living a life. I
Hey,
mean, his disguise is.
I said this before. Quentin Tarantino says it the best. This is how Superman perceives us as humans. That we're
Yeah,
clumsy. Or like,
yeah.
whoa! I want to slap
I
him in the
don't.
face.
I don't think that's the way. But I mean, it does make sense in a way. I mean, he does see people because I mean, everybody's going to die.
Yeah, and he
We never
doesn't.
know. Superman dies in the movie, but that's
Yeah,
the comic books. But that's 'cause some big giant monster from another planet kills
yeah,
him
kills him.
just for raiding, and he came back, so he didn't really ever die. And he's never gonna be old. He doesn't get sick. He doesn't get frail. Even though we did see him get sick because he got scratched
Oh, the
by the
Superman, Meteor Man, right?
yeah, by
Oh,
it
Nuclear
was,
Man,
yeah,
Nuclear
Nuclear Man.
Man,
He got scratched by Nuclear Man, and got
Meteor
sick,
Man.
and then in Superman 3, he kind of went through a phase where he was an alcoholic, which was
Yeah,
weird.
the non-rep green kryptonite thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
So
true.
I mean, but the thing is, he does have a weakness. It's kryptonite.
You know what Brian Singer likes to put in his movies that he did in X-Men also? Like, it's not a scary movie moment, right? But he had those scary movie jumps. They play the
No,
sinister music with like showing the wigs of Lex
yeah.
Luthor, and then like they trying to leave, and then and then Kevin Spacey comes popping up brushing his teeth.
Oh yeah. Oh, Lex Luthor.
Like Lois Lane.
Yeah. What are you doing on my boat? Which hey, I want to point that out. That was a fancy yacht. I love that
That is
yacht.
a nice yacht, right?
Had
Yeah.
it had a library in the middle. It was kind of like the first movie, but instead of being a subway station, it's
Yeah,
on a
it's a
yacht.
yacht. Yeah, that is a nice thing. I still remember a long time ago, one of my special effects teacher at the media tech asked me like, "Lamb, don't you want to own a yacht?" And like, I don't like sailing. I'm like, no.
Well, that's the funny thing. I don't want to own a yacht either, but I love a room in a house that looked like
That look
that
like a
yacht.
yacht. Yeah, it's just basically like a
Yeah.
house, a boat, right? A house on a
I
boat.
mean, I'm not. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I'm
a
sorry, a
mansion
mansion
on a
on a
boat.
boat.
On a mansion on a
Yeah, a
boat.
mansion on a boat.
No, no, no. I mean, like if I got really wealthy, I probably if I owned a yacht, it'd be a little yacht. I don't really need
What is a
a
little
big yacht.
yacht? Because you don't call them yachts anymore, right? It's
I
just
think I think I think
a
there
ship.
actually a yacht a little no most yachts are the size. I think a yacht is like luxurious boat.
Oh yeah, luxurious boat. Yep.
Yeah, because like a little boat that comes off a big ship. They've called them captain's yachts. For the captain to get on to get away from the ship.
Oh, okay.
The little time they call them captain's yachts, and they're usually those little boats that could be even a rowboat.
Hmm.
I mean, it's just like your little personal heaven on a boat.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Huh.
I don't know. I'm not one of those people that needs that biggest stuff. I would like a big house, but I don't need that. I don't
Oh
need the
yeah.
biggest boat out there. Yeah, I like a
Yeah.
little boat just to play. I like a boat. I like to be out in the water. The problem with me being on the water though is sunburn because there's no trees to hide under. That's the
You
only
got
reason I don't
sunburn.
like the
Yeah.
water. Oh yeah,
I'm
that's the
like,
only reason I don't like
I
the water. But I like the water.
I don't get
I mean, like
sunburn
when I was a little
easily.
kid, I remember when I was a little kid. I don't know if I told you this. When I was a little kid, teachers went around the class asking everybody what they're going to be when they grow up. Most people were the same thing their parents were, or they're going to be teachers, doctors. Now, Shane, what are you going to be as a pirate?
I'll be a
Teacher's like,
pirate.
so you could be a sailor. I'm like, no, I'm going to be a
No,
pirate.
the
They're
opposite.
like, but she's like, well, there's not really any pirates. So you join the navy or probably like ship stuff. I was thinking, we'll be a pirate still. I don't care what you say, lady.
It's funny, like there's still pirates
So
in this world, like right
there still
now.
is, but they're
Yeah.
not like the ones I wanted to be.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah, I'm not gonna be on a little tiny boat with them
pirate,
spraying water on me. So
pirate
I'm not gonna
on
be like,
by current definition would be like water thief. A sailor, that's a thief.
yeah, it always
The
was
Ross
though.
people, yeah, they always
Yeah,
yeah.
right. Well, they did more than that. You burn people, burn their ships.
Did you have so I'm still undebated, like undecided, right? I want to see your definition or how you feel about this. Having the crystals from the Fortress of Solitude, right? Create instant land. Mixed with kryptonite to create
I didn't
instant
really
land.
have. Did you have a problem with that? I
I
didn't
th-
really have a problem with that.
I think it's because it follows the formula of previous Supermans with Lex Luthor, where like, hey, you know what about the science? Don't worry about the science.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of weird, but it didn't really bother me because I mean, we started with Superman 1. He throws a little thing out, boom, this giant thing pops up. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's like one of those build your own crystal kits, but you didn't have to add water or anything or put
Well,
it in the
they drop in the
freezer.
ocean, so technically they
Yeah,
did add water.
yeah, they did,
Okay.
I guess, on that one. But he throws it out there and their phone pops up, and then we had what was it? The second one. Remember where he gets another rod to build something else? I can't remember what movie was that in. Was it the second one or the third one? They gave him another piece of, he got it from his house, his farmland. He got that
Mm.
other crystal. And then those crystals he have in the deal, they're just supposed to be like, to us, they look like crystals. To him, it looks like USB drives that he just moves
Oh,
around.
okay, yeah,
You gotta think if we ever come across alien technology, because I remember this picture I see, it shows this alien with a human in front of them, and they're walking out of a spaceship, and they got this little triangles and little cylinders and stuff, and they're holding it to these people, and the humans like, oh look, they're offering us food or something, and actually the aliens actually offer them technology.
yeah. Oh.
Actually, the aliens actually putting it out there is like a test to see how stupid you are. Because normally, let's say if I go up to any animal out in the woods, I find this animal, and the animal comes up to me. If I put anything out there, the first thing it does is try to taste it.
Yes.
So you automatically know this is the animal's
Oh,
dumb.
like just yeah,
I put my
smell
cell
it.
phone out there.
Yeah.
And go, yeah, I put my cell phone out there. And go, hey, let's see if you can make a phone call and see how smart you are. And the animal's trying to eat it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna get in my car and go.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I
That's a
hit
good
it.
point.
Might actually hit it with my car not feel anything. Like,
That's no. That's a
I
good
hope I didn't
point.
break my tire, but I mean, that's the thing. Superman's technology is so advanced. We see it as one thing, something simple,
Yeah.
but he's looking at it as very complex. I mean, like a cell
Oh,
phone.
that's true.
I come up to go out there to the jungle or something. People are just going to see this little bitty. They're going to think it's probably made out of wood. They're just going to
Yeah.
see a little wood thing that's worthless. It's not going to be more than a brick to them or a little shingle, wood shingle to them. But the thing
Oh.
is, think of how powerful the phone is to us.
Oh, it is.
And I
Yes.
could buy stuff on it, order stuff on it, call people, find places, get anywhere I want with it, and listen to music. It's magic. It is. This thing is magic.
Dark magic.
I mean, that's the thing. You don't even have to go back that far in time for this thing to be magic.
No.
I mean, 1950s, there will be some people can get it, but most people are not going to be able to comprehend this.
Yeah. No, you're
Even
right.
though there is technology in this that already exists in the time.
Yeah. Huh.
I
Interesting.
mean, go even further back. I
So,
mean, you can just go to the turn of the century because nobody's even seen TV. So a phone that shows you pictures, plays music, it's amazing.
so that's good. Like, yeah. Now I don't mind the land thing, but now the second thing when I was watching the movie, right, when Kevin Spacey, well, Lex Luthor was displaying his plan, just do this thing in the middle of Atlantic, and then it overtakes the U.S. Right? And I'm thinking like, why don't you just drop in the middle of the Pacific? Because he's trying to get rid of the United States to be a
Yeah,
powerhouse. Yeah.
he wants to, so he doesn't have any opposition.
Yep. So I was like, oh, okay, makes sense. But for
I mean,
me, I
his
was
goal
like,
was, yeah,
to
his goal
claim more
was to
land.
kill people. Yeah, his goal was
Yes.
to kill people.
Yes.
Yeah, he wanted to make
And
everybody. Well, the thing is, the United States got a lot of population. I mean, it could have worked in another place, but you want people to leave land
yep.
because I mean, if you just built it out in the Pacific and it didn't touch anybody,
No one would
people would
know.
be like,
Yeah.
nobody'd really spend a lot because land's now worthless. But
Yeah.
if it wipes out the United States, which has a large population, those people, if they can survive, they got to go somewhere. They
Yep.
have to go to this land,
Yeah.
and they have to pay his amount of
Yeah.
money. And there's no government there to go, oh, you're gonna have to give us that land.
And he has
I mean, because the
alien
rest of the countries,
technology.
yeah, the rest of the countries are going to go whatever.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You know, I put a note here. I do like how evil Lex Luthor is in this movie.
Yeah, he's pretty evil. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just kind of bad.
Yeah. Oh, I put a note here. Random thing that caught me off guard. It was on the back of a Honda CRV. There was a mirror attached to the back, right? But the mirror was pointing inside. Like, what the hell is that for? Would you know?
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
remember
okay.
this scene.
Yeah. It
I
was
wonder if
just
it's an
quick though.
accidental or maybe part of the film or something, so they can see
So
something.
one minor detail that bothered me a lot in this movie, when Jimmy before like when Superman come back, Jimmy's got a picture of just Superman flying way far away, and a kid took a picture of like Superman catching the car. But when they print it, right, that was super unrealistic. Like the megapixel of the phone back then when this movie came out in
Oh yeah,
2006, like come on, like if this
that bothered
phones
you. That's good.
today, I'm like, really?
Okay. Let me put it this way: if that little amount of detail bothered you, and a man flying didn't,
Well, I think it's because the camera aspect of me. Like I know
okay,
the camera's
yeah,
like
okay.
no,
Well,
because he said
okay,
a cell phone, like a
but
Nokia or something. This
okay,
is
well that's
before
fine.
iPhones came out. Even
Yeah,
the
that's fine.
qualities of the first
I
iPhone
got you. I got you.
is not as good as
You don't
that
have to get mad
printed
about that.
out.
I get you. That's cool, and
Yeah.
understand where you're coming
Yeah.
from because you like cameras, so you know that. Same thing
Yeah.
with me for the Mustang.
Yep.
They
Oh.
cut the brake lines on the Mustang, but the thing kept going. Why did she keep the gas down the whole time?
Yeah.
And then she
Yeah.
acted like she didn't have the
Eventually
gas
slow
down.
down. Yeah.
But here's the problem. Yeah, if it's a Mustang, the gas, unless you pressing the gas, it's not. Or if something gets stuck on the accelerator, it's not going to keep going.
Oh.
But the problem is, all you have to do is either put it in neutral or turn it off. It shows her she can't turn it off. She can't do a lot of things. And I'm like, it's a '60s model Mustang.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not a computer powered car. And I mean, it's not going to keep accelerating if you cut the brakes and you went down to all this other stuff because there's all the things you hit. It would have slowed the car down.
That scene, right? I do like that it mirrors the Supermans from the 80s where they create a distraction for Superman at the same time they're stealing something from the Brazil.
Yeah, there's still stuff. But
It's like,
the thing is, I just thought that was so weird when that Mustang just keeps accelerating. I'm like,
yeah,
and then
like
they go,
just keep
"Oh,
your
you
leg off
cut
the
the brakes."
brakes.
I'm like,
Yeah. So
"You cut the
just
brake? That's
wait
not
for it to slow down. Yeah.
yeah, the car didn't. That's not the way it works."
Yeah. Wait for it to slow down. There you go.
Yeah, that's another one of the things. It's like we know how it works in the real world, but hey, you got to put that aside for this movie.
Yep.
Which this is not the 1980s.
Yeah. Man. Let's see.
But like I said, it just I don't know. But they did say the movie didn't meet expectations. But the problem is the movie did make money.
No.
Yeah, the movie made money. It just didn't make their
I
expectations,
wonder
so they
why
didn't
it
make
didn't.
another Superman.
I saw this on day one.
I think a lot of people saw this on day one,
Yeah.
apparently, because I knew a lot of people were talking about it when it came out. I remember when it came out. I mean, I didn't go see it,
I mean,
but I remember a lot of people discussing it
like
where I
the
worked. I was like,
special effects at the time, right? When he rescued the airplane with the space
yeah.
shuttle, I thought that was cool.
I thought the
Yeah,
special
it looks
effects, pretty
so
much most
good.
of the movie for its time at the theater. I think it. I mean, anybody wanted to see Superman. I mean, maybe the thing is word of mouth probably
Yeah.
destroyed it.
So since you and I talk about the unrealistic thing, right? Lois Lane flying inside without a seatbelt is the most. She should have been dead by the
Yeah,
time Superman
yeah,
comes
well,
into
that's
play.
something else. She just kept going all over the place.
Yeah.
What? I was like, what?
Oh, and one of the things I love about this movie is the bullet stop in the eye. He didn't even blink. He just shot him right in the eye and he just fell down.
Yeah,
I love those moments where, like, even back in '92 when the people are shooting the Terminator, like, is that one lucky shot? The guy shot him with a Gatling gun, and then he thinks the gun that he took out from his pocket is gonna stab him in the face. Like, really?
yeah,
You deserve
you
to
got a
get
point
tossed
there.
off the building. Right? Like, come
Yeah,
on, come on.
that's crazy.
Well,
Well, he had, the funny thing is, he had like a gun that I'm like, where did this gun come from? I mean, that's not the type of gun that the military uses on anything other than like an aircraft.
oh yeah. Oh,
I
I
was
didn't
like,
even think about that.
yeah, that gun was huge. I was like, where did that come from? Because that's not the minigun that you see the military using on helicopters and stuff.
So
That's something. This thing was huge.
to show you how powerful Superman is, we just gotta put that
Yeah, I
there.
was like, so
How
they
does
got
it?
some
Don't
gun.
worry about it.
So they got gun off a Navy ship.
To mount it on top of a building.
Yeah, they mounted
Yeah.
somehow magically mounted on the top of a building without anybody noticing.
Yeah, like, hey, what are you bringing this 800-ton here thing for?
Yeah, look at this. Where'd you get that? Where would you get
Yeah.
bullets for that?
Yeah, without being
I mean, it was,
detected.
yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, because the miniguns that you see in all those movies, even Judge Dredd, that was as a high caliber gun as you saw on the top of this building. I was
Yeah.
like, what kind of ridiculous gun is this?
I didn't even think about that.
Well,
Yeah.
most people wouldn't. I mean, you see the minigun, you automatically assume it's like the miniguns you see in 100 different movies. But I'm like, this is not the same one I've seen in any other movie.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe that's such a long time since this movies and since the last Superman.
Yeah, 20
87,
years.
yeah, 20 years.
20 years. In which, like we pointed out, when Lex Luthor gets put in prison, he goes, I'll see you in 20.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I'll see you in 20. Yep. Whoever knew that was actually going to be like Warner Brothers, like, hey, you know what? It's been 20 years, like Lex Luthor
Hey,
said, let's
here's
do it.
another question. Superman. Did Superman kill anybody in this movie?
I didn't notice he killed anybody, right?
I didn't notice him. He may have hurt
Not
some people pretty bad, but
not the robbers. Yeah.
Superman isn't supposed to kill anybody. Matter of fact, wasn't there a movie? I think didn't I send you an article where somebody wanted to have Superman kill somebody, and then Warner Bros. Told him, no, you can't. Superman doesn't kill.
He doesn't kill humans or
But
anybody,
well, he's not actually supposed to kill anybody.
but he killed General Zod
He killed
in
it in
Man in
Zack
Man of
Snyder's
Steel.
movie. They let him do it. I'm not surprised they did it. If they sent somebody else a memo a while back saying that Superman can't kill anybody at all, he always has to find another way. And they kill Zod. I'm like, well, how did Snyder get around that?
Because he's not
Which
a
I didn't
person.
have a problem with, but I know people had a problem with it, and I actually, from now after watching all these Supermans, I guess I get it. Maybe Zod shouldn't have killed Zod in Man of Steel at the time when we did the interview, did the review on it. I thought, oh, it's okay. I couldn't see a way around it, but maybe they should have made him find a way around it.
Did we do
I mean, I
Man of
know what
Steel?
they wanted. Yeah,
We
we
did.
did Man of Steel.
Oh man,
We didn't do Superman versus Batman, but
Oh,
we
oh
did
yeah, we
Man
did
of
Man of
Steel,
Steel.
and
Yeah.
then we jumped into all the Superman. Which
Oh,
Man of Steel is great, but looking back on it, I'm like, maybe they shouldn't. Maybe it would be neat to have a superhero. It doesn't kill anybody.
huh.
I mean, come think
Interesting.
about it. All the superhero movies, somebody gets killed.
So far, Daredevil hasn't killed anybody, right? That we watch
In the TV series.
in the TV series, not the Ben
Yeah.
Affleck.
Yeah, Ben Affleck may kill somebody. I don't
Yeah,
know.
don't remember. That's
But I
interesting.
mean, people getting killed by an accident. because they fought Batman's okay. And Batman, we're the ones. I remember people arguing with me, Batman shouldn't kill, but
Well, I
actually
wouldn't say that. Yeah, we
nobody
talked
ever
about that too.
said.
Yeah.
But no one ever actually said Batman doesn't kill him, because actually Batman does kill in the very first issues of Batman. The creator, the two guys that created Batman, I think they claim there's one guy, but now a lot of people are on the have decided Bill Finger and Bob Kane created Batman.
Yeah.
He carried around pistols. He killed mob bosses. He didn't have a problem with it. And I can't see him living a violent life and being raised up violence. I don't think Batman would care if somebody gets killed. I
Oh,
mean, a lot of people
interesting.
nowadays go, "Oh, Batman don't kill." Campy Adam West Batman don't kill. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking if somebody's in the way and Batman can get through it, and that guy's gonna get hurt and maybe die from his
So
injuries, Batman would be okay. But Superman, I think, wouldn't do anything that would actually harm anybody. Well, he'll
yes,
harm them, but I don't think anybody that gets in a fight with him is not going to
he's
die
not gonna
from.
die. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, it just defeats the purpose for him. I mean, because Superman doesn't have to be afraid of anybody.
No.
You know, I mean, Batman can die. Batman can get hurt, so most likely he's going to hurt somebody till they're in the hospital and probably will die in
It's
the hospital.
the survival instinct, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah,
Because
it's
he's
the survival
human.
instincts on his, but
So that makes
Superman is
sense.
like,
Superman is different because like he knows nothing can hurt him. Like even
yeah,
the person have kryptonite, he's not gonna kill that person just to get
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He's not. I mean, he just that's what he is, and I'm thinking that's the Warner Brothers is the one that says Superman don't kill, but they never said Batman doesn't, because I think in stories past, Batman's been pretty violent.
So which interesting we're talking about like kryptonite, right? What did you think of him being able to live up that kryptonite island land? Is
Well, it's funny. He
possible?
gets on. Well, at first, I mean, we got to remember he flew onto the island and didn't seem to have a problem until a few
Until
minutes
he
later.
yeah.
Which I don't understand. Because see that they put the kryptonite to his son and it didn't affect him.
Because he's half human.
So is it okay? Yeah, that
Kind
maybe
of like
that's what they didn't
kind of like
explain it.
play,
They didn't.
yeah.
They didn't really get into it. It would have It should have hurt him a little bit though.
Well, he's not from
But again,
Krypton, so he's not affected by kryptonite because it's a radioactive rock from that planet. But I
yeah,
guess you talk
but
about because he has the blood of
kryptonite actually
Superman.
hurts humans too. Because in the comic books, you know, Lex Luthor always wore a kryptonite ring in case Superman attacked him, so he can keep Superman away.
Mm.
Eventually, that ring gives him radiation poisoning in his hand, rots his hand out. He has to have his hand cut off.
Oh.
So, I mean, it is radioactive to humans too.
Oh.
It doesn't show it in the movies, but if they're basing the movies on the comic book, then it has to be kind of sickening to humans handling. Because, like I said, Lex Luthor had a ring and he had to get his hand cut off.
Oh, interesting. Because
Yeah, he always
Lana
carried.
in Smallville was wearing that kryptonite necklace.
Yeah, she probably got sick.
Well, eventually she puts it away in a leg box.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, it's in the first season. Yeah. So
Okay. Well, anyways, the thing is, he landed on the planet didn't really make him as sick as we've seen Christopher Reeves get when he comes in contact. But then the island bit was mixed with other stuff,
yeah, it
so
was mixed with other stuff. Yeah.
it may not have been as strong.
Yeah. It
Because you got to
just
think
mixed with that.
because you got to think it didn't make more kryptonite.
No, it just
Remember, he only has this tube of
blinded.
kryptonite. It made it look like when we kept seeing it, you see all this kryptonite popping out. But I'm thinking it couldn't have made all that kryptonite.
So it's a placebo effect on Superman.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that I went ahead to make myself be okay with it. That it was at the speed he was going, he was able to go around it, pick it up, and he was just moving so quick, and he was working as hard as he can. And he should have died. He should have been able to fly, but it was just, oh, I got to save this Earth. That's
Yes.
what saved him. It's like when a parent, like something falls to your kids, boy, all of a sudden you're stronger than anybody. You
Oh
know,
yeah, yeah.
that was the spec that was on Superman. There's all his head. He staved off
It's
everything that would have killed
it's
him just to get
Superman's
that plane.
adrenaline at that point.
Yeah, it was Superman's drilling saved him, and that's
Oh,
the only
okay.
reason. And I was okay, and that made
I'm
it
okay
okay for
with
me to
that.
go. Yeah, after I saw that, I was like, how could he do it? But when I was watching him push it off, I thought, yeah, it's because he's just doing it at a certain speed. Plus, he went under it when it was blocked,
Yeah.
and then he's all sick in space. And then it almost killed him because you remember he was actually in
They
a
took him
human
to the
hospital.
hospital, but then there's nothing they need to do for him because that part was weird.
Well, the funny thing, yeah, they can't do anything for him because nobody knows anything about him, and
They trying to shock him and it broke the machine.
yeah, or try to push needle in there. But the
Yeah.
thing is, The funny sad thing is he skipped out was playing his medical bills. You know they got to be high.
Yeah. Like, what are we gonna do? I want to just
Well, they
lay
can't be
down.
that high because I'd be like, well, you didn't actually do anything.
They could
But
just push
it's
him to
just
the
his natural
sun.
healing. Yeah, it's actually his just natural healing deal.
Yeah.
And of course, then his wife, then Lois Lane says, "Hey, that's your kid, by the way."
Yep. So, you know
So
what? Now that I
that's
think
it.
about it, I didn't mind this movie.
And then at the end of the movie, they're at the house. He comes and visits her and the kid,
Sees his son. Yeah.
but there's no Cyclops. What happened to the dude?
Oh, I didn't even think about
After
that.
all the stuff he did, he came
Cause
and he saved Superman. Superman saved him, and he saved Superman. He helped save Superman.
yeah, I didn't
He
think
was a
about that.
he wasn't like a horrible person at all or anything. Like a lot of movies, I'll say, oh, to make it okay for this, they make Cyclops a horrible guy, James Madison or Morrison. They made him a kind of a not a good guy, but he was a stand up guy the whole thing. He was just as good as Clark.
Yeah.
He
You know
just didn't
what?
have
They did
superpowers.
that thing where like, hey, Clark, how tall do you think
I do. I
Clark
love
is?
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I
And he's
love
like,
that when
look
they're
at him
looking at
like
him.
that little
It's
wave.
funny. It's Cyclops is the one that almost figured out.
Yeah. But he's
No,
like,
they're almost the same
no.
guy.
It was the same guy. He does a little wave, It's so funny.
Yeah,
That part is very Christopher Reeves. Like, oh, hello.
yeah. Well, that's good, because he's over there listening to him, so he's
Yeah.
thinking, I gotta figure some way to throw it
Yeah.
off.
It is so funny. Oh.
The sad thing is,
What's that?
Lois Lane had a kid with Superman,
Right?
but she still doesn't know Clark Kent is Superman.
Yeah.
Boy,
But
wait till she finds that out. She is gonna be mad.
I thought like if this not a continuation, at the same time they're trying to continue it, right? Then
Yeah.
she would have no idea who's the father that's her son is.
Well, she knew
Remember?
it was Superman.
Well, I thought he kissed it out of her, like the memory, like a couple of
Well, he
times.
kissed out. No, the only thing he kissed out of her was no, because you got to remember you said it's
Oh,
5 years,
hit the night of with
and this is
Superman.
20 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is 20 years. So this didn't happen in the first two episodes or the fourth episode. No, this happened
In
to
the
the
second, when
yeah. This happened
General
in
Sod
this
came.
this happened in the universe when we don't know. No, it didn't even happen in
Oh,
that.
okay.
Because you got to think it was 20 years from the end of the second one to this one,
To this
and
one.
you said he was only gone 5 years.
Oh, but in the movie, said Superman's only gone 5 years.
Yeah, exactly. He's only gone 5 years, but you got to think that means there's 15 years in between that he and her were around.
Oh,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
so confused. Yeah.
Okay, after Superman 2, there's 15 years where he's with Lois.
Uh,
And then he leaves for 5 years and comes back, and that makes 20 years.
oh,
See? So her getting pregnant
but then
happened because you got to
the
think
the
the
age
kid's
thing
not.
is so weird to me. Then, like
His, let me
15
put it this
years.
way. Let me put it this way. If he would have hooked up with Lois Lane and she got pregnant, at the end of Superman 2, the kid would be almost 20 years
Yeah.
old. See what I'm saying?
Oh.
The kid's not even 5 years
So
old.
he would have
So
left
somebody
when
didn't
he
do the
was
math.
15. Yeah.
So so how old was the little kid? Was he 5 years?
I was like 5 or 6, probably.
Did he act like a 5-year-old? Because I'm thinking, was the kid older now? Because then Cyclops should have done the math.
Yeah. But I don't think he knows. Well, they never asked him, like, well, he
They
never
never
said the kid.
asked.
He never
I'm
just
beginning to think
displayed him.
he may have
Like,
knew
yeah.
that. Yeah, he may have knew that because they never said it, but it seemed he acted like the kid was his.
Maybe they just add that guy to confuse us, just to show that
Well, I'm sure it was, but like I
Yeah.
said, the whole problem with him getting a bad rep and this kind of makes me just like Lois Lane. Like, dude, come on.
That's very
You didn't
true.
write you a big old article because you're mad at Superman. We don't need Superman.
Yes, well, about Superman.
Well, I'm glad I would be happy when Superman goes up to him and goes, "Hey, Lois, by the way, I need to tell you a secret. Clark Kent
So
too."
let's spend the last few minutes talking about the actor who plays Perry White, Frank something, right? I mean, he's a
Oh,
well-known
yeah,
actor.
yeah, we know. It's like, what was his name? I could told you his name just now. Was it Frank Laganda?
Yeah,
No, it's
Frank.
not.
Yeah, like
That's a
Jella,
different.
the Jelia, like Gela.
Yeah, yeah. We've seen him in a lot of stuff. I think he's pretty old now.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff because I work. But then he's not like a really big, significant part of the Superman movie.
Yeah, he didn't have a big role at all.
No,
But they also, I think they cut his role because they said that they
they
didn't
probably
want
do
him
that.
acting like Jay Jameson. They didn't want people to confuse him with Jay Jameson, getting all excited.
Uh,
Because, you got two newspaper editors. He didn't want him to be like, like Spider-Man's editor.
but then isn't that how Perry White is in the original Superman anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
like
But
it's
they
not the
don't want,
relationship. It's not
they
with
didn't want to
Peter,
draw those,
but with
they
Lois.
didn't want to draw those parallels. So.
Ah, okay.
But they didn't give him a big role.
No.
When I saw his name on the credits, I thought he was going to have a bigger role. He almost didn't have any role.
Yeah, it's very small unless they cut it all out too.
They may have, but who knows? But yeah, his role was that big. But of course, they had Superman catch that big giant planet. And nobody pointed this out. It looks like Atlas. Atlas.
Oh yeah,
Statue of
yeah,
Atlas.
yeah.
Yeah, holds the planet up. I think
And that's
what it
when
was.
Jimmy got that really
did
good
it.
picture because he did it right in front of him.
And
Yeah.
then he crushes Apollo.
Yes. He's put on the car. At least in this movie, Superman didn't have weird powers that we've seen, like eye
He didn't have
fixing
any.
laser.
Yeah, my laser where it makes bricks fly back up and fix a wall.
He
Yeah,
uses his vision. I mean, like the heat waves
I think
appropriately.
they stayed more with the Superman. They stayed more with the way he's supposed to be. I mean,
Yeah.
he did use all his powers that we saw.
Yep.
He was fast. He did see through the walls.
Yep. He used the
So,
heat vision or the heat wave laser thing
Yeah.
for the ocean to create that cave. He created that cave where the land is lifting up the kryptonite land. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a little bit of barrier, but remember it started opening up.
Yep. You know what? This is not a bad movie. It was better than the third and the fourth one. Like the Lex Luthor is more sinister.
It's better than the fourth one.
It's definitely better than the fourth one.
I guess it's better than the third one. I'd actually probably watch this again before I'd go watch any of the originals now.
Me too.
I mean, I'm not saying
I don't
they
know.
were
It's
bad,
because it's not
just
dated
with
as
the
well for the
times.
old ones. Yeah, the times.
Yeah, it's the time. I mean, Christopher Reeves was an excellent Superman for that time. Actually, the sad thing is Christopher Reeves was a better Superman than this guy, Brandon Roth, I think.
Oh, I think so too. But then, for this movie, it's not like a Brandon Reeves Superman. Where it's a different in Superman.
Yeah.
They want the feeling of Christopher Reeves Superman, so they never gave Brandon Roth a chance, or even Bryan Singer to do another Superman.
You're right. Well, I'm not a big fan of Bryan Singer's movies anyway, so.
Not even Usual Suspects.
I've never seen that.
Oh.
If I watch that, I'd probably be like, "This is great," and a lot of people have told me it's great, and I bet you that's probably where you should be.
Great.
But your superhero wise,
No, it's kind of like you said, right? About J.J. Abrams. It's because, they like J.J. Abrams' original stuff. They like Bryan Singer's original stuff.
Yes.
Let's put him in this. And I'm like, maybe that's how they would like to do X-Men or Superman or what it is, right? And then it's not our vision because
But the thing is,
we
Bryan
already seen
Singer
it.
though is a fan. I feel is a bigger fan of comic books and so forth. So.
Yeah, but then it's still Bryan Singer's original vision of whatever instead of comic book vision.
Yeah, and he's going with the studio one.
Yeah, what was studio?
You kind of got to.
And J.J. Abrams is like, maybe he doesn't want to do any of this, but then hey, if you want to do your own stuff later, you got to do this now. It's kind of like Ben Affleck, right?
Wants to do his own stuff all the time.
Yeah, he want to do his own stuff.
I don't want you to do it, but I don't want to see his own stuff. I mean, I've seen Star Wars, so I don't need you to change it, okay?
Yeah, so it's maybe sometimes I think maybe not J.J. Abrams, right? Maybe all of them, maybe none of them are I'm gonna do this thing so they don't ask me to do this again. Wicked Gervais, right? He didn't want to host the Oscars, but he hosted. But he did it so best that they wouldn't ask him again. It's gonna be one of those things where okay, I'm here. Hey, you told me to do it, but you didn't tell me what I can't do.
Yeah. Well, I don't think so. Seeing how Singer's done a lot of superhero movies.
Well, he was good in Days of Future Past.
It was good.
That was good in Days of Future Past.
That was a good one.
But
It still wasn't better. But it still wasn't better than First Class.
That was Singer too.
What was that? Then I guess
no, it's Matthew Vaughn.
I don't think that was Singer.
Shoot, which one? One of them is Singer. You know what? Let me take a look real quick.
First Class is not Singer. I think it's Matthew Vaughn.
I think it's Matthew Vaughn. You're right. I think it is Matthew Vaughn. Singer took back over just Days of Future Past. Yeah, I
He
think it
probably
was
did. He
1984.
probably did Age of Apocalypse.
Brian Singer?
But it sucked.
Oh, right. Internet loading so slow.
It didn't suck that bad, but
No, I don't think sucked that bad. I think Phoenix was really good.
yeah,
Age
this
of
was awesome.
Apocalypse is just to introduce Apocalypse, but just they never
Yeah,
touch on it again.
the thing is, it's just kind of it's like it was kind of like this movie. It's okay. Well, it's fine. Yeah, wanted to see it, but I'm like, probably won't ever pick Age of Apocalypse up again. If I was watching X-Men, I was gonna go through X-Men, I would go, I'd skip it probably. Actually, I probably would skip it.
Oh, he
Don't need to see
produced
it.
First Class. Okay, he didn't direct it. Yeah, okay, I see.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the story.
Okay. Well, somebody made the story better.
Oh, he did do Apocalypse. That's weird.
That's why I told you. His movies are big. They got a lot of people, a lot of things going on. Too much for him. He needs to get simple.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
Because this movie was a big movie. I mean, it had amazing art direction. I mean, I like this yacht, the city,
Oh yeah, it looks
all
really
this,
good.
everything. It looks good. I mean, the Superman suit was pretty cool. It's just the
Oh,
story
did you like
itself,
the Superman
some of the
suit?
actors. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was okay. I don't remember that bad. Let's put it this way. It's okay. I'm going to say it's okay because I don't really remember it.
Oh, okay. It's
And
updated. That's really it.
yeah, so I don't remember because if I would have remembered it, would have been because this is not cool at all.
Okay.
I mean, the suit must have been good because, like I said, I don't remember it. But I might say they're making fun of it, so
Yeah, I'm not
it
making
had to
fun
be.
of it.
It had to be a good suit.
It
I did
looks.
read about the suit though. They had to make him like 80 suits.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, because the material, it
Oh,
doesn't. You can't move in it very well, and then once you get it all, it stretches out real bad. But they said that they let Tom Welling wear one of those suits at the last episode or whatever for Super Smallville.
no.
So
I.
if you want to, he wears the same Superman suit.
Whoa.
Isn't that
You
crazy?
know what? I wish they would have Tom Welling because he looks like Superman to me. He looks like Clark Kent.
I I don't think it even matters if he does. I think because so many
Oh,
white people watch Smallville, so for so many deals, he became Superman.
yeah.
I mean, he cemented himself as Superman. I mean, anybody that started because it's like Christopher Reeves. We were little kids when we saw him,
Hold
and
on.
we've watched him several times as Superman. That's what Superman looks like to us.
Smallville. Was it Smallville went in at the same time?
Yes, wasn't it?
I'm trying to find out the years now.
Oh, I don't know now
Yeah,
because this is 2006. Yeah,
2001 to 2010. So while Smallville is running, but then he wasn't Superman yet
yeah.
in Smallville. So so that's different.
They said that Brandon Roth tried out for Smallville to be Superman. I think
Oh, really?
this is what a lot of people say. Because they always say, "Oh, so and so tried." Because they actually said,
Because he has that look,
a-
like yeah,
they
you know
also
that
say
feel.
Amy Adams actually tried to be
Oh, they
Lois
did.
Lane in
For in
this,
this one, yep. He did. He
and she
lost
didn't
out
make
to
it.
because Case Bosworth was in Blue Crush or something. I can't remember. It
No, she wasn't.
appears to.
Was she in Blue Crush?
I
Maybe she was in Blue Crush. She may have
yeah.
been in Blue.
So she was appearing to like the teenagers at that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Blue
Well,
Crush.
the funny thing is they were going to cast. It wasn't in this movie. I don't think they were going to cast Paul Walker as Superman. It was probably right before they got started on this one with a different director.
Paul
Yeah,
Walker. His shoulder's
Paul
not as
Walker.
broad though.
They asked him if he wanted to be
I have
Superman. That's what they
well,
said.
I have
And
broad
it's
shoulders, but
I don't
like
know if it's him telling the story or if it's who was the director of the first Superman movie.
Richard Donner.
Yeah, he was in a movie. Richard Donner made a movie with him in it. He asked Richard Donner if I should be Superman. It's like, do you want to be Superman? He's like, I don't know. He goes, I don't want to really. I wouldn't want to die as Superman. And he goes, well, then I guess you got your answer. That's the story. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know where it's at. But
Oh,
the
I
thing
didn't
is,
know.
so Paul Walker didn't die as Superman.
Yeah. Huh.
So that's the
Interesting.
thing. I mean, I get it. Sometimes if you play a character, that's what you're going to be the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Christopher Reeves could never break free as Superman, but
No. It's like
but
Terminator, like
with the
Arnold
way,
Schwarzenegger.
yeah, but to a point, Schwarzenegger to me isn't Terminator every time you see him.
No, because he has so many roles, like
Yes,
he
he's
could have
had so
gone
many
cop.
roles, and he's actually got a lot of extra roles. The Terminator didn't make him stick because it's not like all the actors that played James Bond. They almost that's all they
Yeah.
had to do, and that's all people remember. They didn't remember that. Like Sylvester Stallone, he got other things other than Rocky
He
and
does, yep.
Rambo. I
And
mean,
Rambo, yeah.
usually when you say his name, they go Rambo, but they also go Rocky, but they also know him a lot of other stuff. He didn't get stuck either. So I
Yeah.
mean, some actors got stuck. Christopher Reeves, he got stuck. He did a lot of other things, but nobody remembers it other than
Interesting, yeah.
it's like Sean Connery. Sean Connery did a lot of things, but everybody just
James Bond.
they love so. That's it.
Yeah,
That's all you see about it.
it
I
is.
don't think he had a problem with it. Some people did, because Leonard Nimoy, he even wrote a book. He had a problem with being Spock for the longest time.
Yeah.
Probably accepted it, but I mean, problem is, do you want to be known or do you not want to be known?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, actors'
Interesting.
lives are only so much. Some actors want to act and be different roles, but here's the problem: if that role comes up, you could either be that character and everybody will remember you, because there's no guarantee if you're not Superman.
There's no guarantee it's going to lead anywhere, too.
Yeah, it's not gonna because they actually asked Brian Roth. They asked him
He
before
was
he got the role of
unknown. Yeah, he
Superman.
was unknown
Yeah,
this
who's
time.
unknown? They asked him, "Do you worried about the Superman curse?" You know,
Oh, that's
because
right.
there's only two people actually that died. Had bad luck after Superman. But they probably asked him, and he told them, he goes, he goes, I could play Superman, and something bad could happen to me, or he goes, or I don't play Superman, and something still bad happens to
Happens to
me.
me, yeah.
So I mean, that's the way you can look at it. I mean, if you're going to be an actor, you might as well get known for somebody. I mean,
Yeah.
some people, some actors are, well, then I won't get any more roles. Well, if you don't play this actor, you may not get any more roles
Yeah,
anyways.
anyways, yeah.
Because I think there's so
You
many
gotta
actors that
get
don't
you
ever.
gotta get exposed first, yeah.
There's so many actors that don't get anything.
That's true.
There is more actors that don't get anything. We just think a lot of actors get a lot of stuff because we see them and then we see them in a lot of roles. But think of all the background actors in that movie. All those
Yeah.
people want to be that guy, and they're not going to be.
Yep. That's true. Like if you don't get yourself exposed, you might not even get any roles anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So might as well go
It's not
for it.
like it's not
I
like
mean,
you're
we know Paul Walker because he
famous.
just got lucky because he got lucky and stumbled in Fast and Furious,
Yeah.
but he
And
got
you
the
know what?
Superman
And
curse.
that's what's
So
funny
no way.
is at the same time when you brought up Paul Walker, right? They didn't even know that was going to be a big franchise anyway. So they took the
Yeah.
thing where like, well, I'm going to be in this movie. They don't know how it was going to be. Like, it's either do this movie, get exposed, or not do this movie and not get any more roles. You know? Sometimes
And
you
see
never
this.
know.
This is 2006 though. He's already Paul Walker.
Yeah.
I mean Paul Walker. I mean he's already Brian O'Connor.
Yeah, Brian
And he
O'Connor.
goes, "Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to die as Superman." But the funny thing is, he died as Brian O'Connor.
Yep.
That's all we. I mean, he's done a lot of roles, but if you say his name, the first thing you think is Fast Furious.
Well, I think about Brick Mansions too. And
Yeah, but Fast.
he's the quarterback of. I
Oh, I
think
know.
about
I
that
mean,
too.
he did a lot of good stuff. He did a lot of good
Yeah.
stuff. Let me put this guy. He did a lot of good stuff because he was even in what was that? Varsity Blues. Remember?
Yeah,
Did you see
that's what I was
Varsity
saying. That's
Blues?
what I was talking about the
Yeah. Oh, I
quarterback.
loved it.
He's a
Oh, yeah, that's
quarterback,
what you
yeah.
said. Oh, I loved him in Varsity Blues. But he was also in Pleasantville.
Oh,
But you
see,
didn't
I
see
haven't seen
Pleasantville.
Pleasantville.
Damn,
With Tobey
dude, you gotta
Maguire,
see.
right?
Yeah, you gotta see Pleasantville.
Oh, we gotta see Pleasantville. Okay.
I mean, I might say it's like amazing, but it's got so many actors now that are pretty well known. It's a good movie.
Oh.
It's just it may be more one of those ones where you go, "Huh, I can't believe I missed this one." It would be
Oh.
for you. It would be one of those movies you go, "Huh, I can't believe I didn't see this one."
Really?
I mean, I'm
Oh,
not gonna say it's a hidden gem for everybody in the world because people saw it, but it is kind of it was a pleasant movie. It's a pleasant movie.
okay.
It was actually one of those
Tobey
good ones that
Maguire
you.
is in Pleasantville, right? That's
Yes,
what I
he is,
remember.
and
Okay.
so is Legally Blonde.
Oh, Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, Reese Witherspoon. I think it has more people than that, though. There's a
Well,
lot of big actors in this movie. I can't remember if William H. Macy was in it or not.
okay.
Well, we got
We
to see
talked
it. There's a
about this
lot. There's
before.
a
We
lot
haven't
of
seen it.
actors in it that got bigger after that movie, or that you just kind of like see in the
You know
backgrounds,
what?
but you've seen them in every movie.
Just seeing the movie Pleasantville, I don't even know what it could be about.
Oh, it's where they get sucked into an old TV show,
Okay.
and then
So
they
it's called.
change it.
Huh.
They
Okay.
change it because the TV show's black and white and everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember the black and
it's
white.
one of those
Yeah.
ones we got to see.
Okay.
It's more. It's got a lot more depth than
Okay.
you think.
Then let's do that before we jump back into Superman or DC or whatever the hell we're gonna do. We haven't decided that yet.
Yeah, because we reached the end of
Superman right
Christopher.
now. Yep.
Well, the kind of the Superman saga.
Superman
I mean,
saga, I
I
guess.
mean, while we're talking about another Superman came out not too long ago, so
Yeah, that's
if
right.
this is gonna
Yes.
date this video, yeah, and you
Uh,
saw it, I didn't see it. I
yep.
mean, I'm not like I said, I'm not running. I don't run to go see the. The only reason I saw Man of Steel because you took me. I almost
Yep.
didn't see it. I thank God I went and saw it at the theater because I thought, man, this is great.
Yep.
But I did go see Superman versus Batman at the theater because it had Batman.
Yeah, Batman. Yep. And then it's you came from that good Superman movie too. The man, I feel like, now I want to see this now. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Even like
I
even
didn't
my
stay
boys
up with this.
asked me like, why does Batman don't like Superman? We gotta look at it from like humans' point of view. Like he's an alien. He has all these powers, right? Which they mentioned in Man of Steel. Like, I don't know if I could trust this guy.
Yeah.
He has the
Yeah.
ability to wipe all off the planet. Then
But
like,
that is a neat that's probably another something we could talk about in that movie. But the thing is, I want to go ahead and point out most humans wouldn't think like Batman does.
no, yeah, that's true.
Batman, so you
Yeah,
got to remember, Batman's untrusting to anybody because humans are all want aliens to show up, and then they want the alien to do everything for them.
yeah.
Most humans on this planet, or most people want somebody else to fix all their problems for them.
Oh,
Nobody really wants to ever
just like
fix their own
Superman 4.
problems.
Just like
Yeah,
Superman 4. Yep.
but I mean, that is the way that our world works.
Yeah.
You got a lot of people that, like right now, there's a lot of people not happy with the government because the government's not doing anything for them. I'm like, the government's not really supposed to do anything for you. That's not the way this works.
Yeah.
Go do it yourself.
So yeah. Okay, so we'll take a break next week and we can watch Tron together. Dating this video.
Yes.
Tron. Another Tron. Oh.
A third
9 Inch
Tron.
Nails. Oh. I want the
Yeah,
D
we
that you
should.
play the soundtrack as loud as possible. But like you and I come on
I
like,
don't
what?
want
I
to go
can't hear you.
there. Yeah, I don't
No,
want to go
not
there.
go deaf, right? But like I want to make sure I hit
I
every
want
single
them
detail.
to play it like because me and you watched Legacy.
Legacy.
Remember?
Oh, that was
And the
great.
soundtrack was
This is
amazing.
banging. Yes.
I want the sound like it was there.
Yep.
That was. I know that's a movie that a lot of people don't seem to be interested in. I love
Yeah,
that
I don't know
movie.
why.
I don't know why, because everyone I meet, I go, "He's Tron Legacy," and they're like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Why did they do so bad?"
I don't know.
People need to
Because
get up
we're
off there.
asking the wrong people.
Yeah, apparently we are. But the problem is, the people who don't like it are not people that I'd probably ever talk to. I'm thinking now that in my head, I can see a lot of people that probably didn't like it. And I'm looking at them like, I don't like that guy anyways. I would never go talk to that person.
Won't be funny like he looked like someone you don't talk to. Right? He's like, oh, I love Tron.
Yeah, it probably
I
is.
built a suit.
Yeah, that'd be the sad thing. The people that you don't talk to, that you think don't like Tron, actually have all the stuff.
And
They're
it's
like,
like,
oh, I
went
have
to-
a shrine
I never-
to Tron.
I never go to China, but I go to Shanghai just to ride a Tron ride.
Yeah, that'd probably be like something. That would be because there was this old guy I used to work with. Old guy, kind of grumpy guy, Navy. He was kind of cool. He was pretty cool, but he didn't look like a sci-fi type.
Oh.
I remember when Blade Runner 2049 came out. I was like, yeah, I was gonna go see that. He's like, you're gonna go see that? He goes, I love Blade Runner. He's like, oh, I love that. He goes, I saw it in the theater when it came out. And all this stuff.
Wow.
I'm like, dude, this is crazy.
Blade Runner. Yeah, I love Blade Runner.
I was like, and then I talked to this guy. The guy turned out he loved sci-fi. He loved all that stuff.
I wonder if
I mean,
Ethan would like
I
Blade
also
Runner.
loved his take on a lot of movies because you'd ask him because he saw a lot of sci-fi. He'd go to the theater and see it. He was an older guy. He was older than my parents, and he'd tell me about it. And I remember when Kong, the Kong movie came out.
Yeah.
Island. Oh, he saw it, told me about it. All the music's good because he's from that time, so he loved that music.
Oh.
And then I remember when Ghost of the Shell came out, I was like, so you saw Ghost of the Shell? Oh yeah, we saw Ghost of the Shell. I was like, what do you got? He goes, well, it's okay. It's more of a TNA movie.
I'm gonna tell you. I told you this before. We keep repeating it, right? The Scarlett Johansson one you're talking about goes in the show.
Yes.
It is good until you watch the Japanese one. It's like, oh, then it's not good. It's like, oh, it's pretty good because I remember.
Because I think he actually saw the Japanese one.
Yeah, you told me that he saw the Japanese one. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, it's
but I
not
like it
this
when
good.
he goes, well, Scarlett Johansson did. He goes, it's pretty much a TNA movie.
It is. It's like this white girl in the middle of Japan. Like, what does she do? It's like kind of like Great Wall. Like, what's this two white
goes-
guys doing here?
Yeah, she all she does is a lot of
It was like,
poses.
I think the Great War is like Pedro Pascal and Matt Damon. It's like, what's Jason
Yeah,
Bourne in the
well, I would like to see
Mandalorian?
that. I would like to see that
I
because
do
you always
too.
we're always making fun of it, but we never got around to
Yeah, we
see
never got
it.
around to see it. Make it a big, great movie. It's just that didn't get popular because there's a white man in the middle of China.
Which, which hey, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way: you know, it's realistic if it shows a white man in the middle of China and all the Chinese people are just standing there staring at him.
Yeah. Like the Last Samurai, right? Really? Tom Cruise is the Last Samurai.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying because I saw this video where it showed this white girl. She's sitting on the bus while all these Chinese people, and then all these Chinese people just staring at her
Yeah. Like, what the hell?
because they'd never seen a white person
I
before.
was like, I was a foreigner.
You're right. It's like the Last Samurai was great though. I love Last
The
Samurai. But the
Last
funny
Samurai
thing
was
is,
great.
you do want to, but you do want to know. It's Japanese people probably like, really,
Yeah,
really.
really? Come on, really?
So we had some white dude come over to show us how to fight. It's like we've been how to fight. We
Hey
went to Pearl
man,
Harbor.
that's
We,
that's how they get the
bad
stuff.
joke, but
Yep. But this is where we end it. We are a little bit out of time, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for tuning in for this episode of Tensai Reviews. If you like what you heard, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you on the next one.